Hey, welcome back to Delectable You, recipes for food and for life. Today we are making vegetarian stuffed peppers. That's right, we're gonna stuff these babies with wild rice and quinoa and feta and walnuts and all sorts of other delicious stuff. They're really healthy, they're really easy to make, they're really delicious. So let me show you what to do. Okay, so the first thing you're gonna do is preheat your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. That's already done. Step 2, you're going to take a oven-safe dish. I've got a Pyrex dish here, casserole dish, whatever works, and you're going to take 4 peppers. You're going to cut the peppers in half. You're going to take all the seeds out, and you're going to place them skin side down in the Pyrex dish, just like I've done here. And you're going to take about a cup of water and just pour that along the side, because that way the peppers won't stick to the bottom of the dish while they're cooking. I've already done that. Let's set that aside. Now you're going to grab yourself a bowl. I've already done a little bit of prep work. We're going to add some stuff into this bowl, which will serve as our stuffing, and then we're going to stuff our peppers. First thing I'm going to add to this bowl, this is about 1.5 cups to 2 cups of wild rice. So basically I took 1 cup of dried wild rice. I put 4 cups of water in and I let it cook according to the package instructions, and this is what I got. So that's cooked. Now, if you don't want wild rice, you don't have to use wild rice. You can use quinoa. I'm actually going to add about 1.5 cups of quinoa already cooked to the bowl. Whatever grain you want, whatever grain you have on hand, whether it's barley or farro or quinoa or rice, that's what you can do. But just make sure you have about 3 to 4 cups of grain in the bowl. Next up, I'm going to take a yellow squash, which I've chopped up. That was a medium-sized one, small dice. Then I'm going to take 4 dates that I've already chopped up, and I'm going to put those in the bowl. So it's like a sweet and savory, delicious meal. And then I've got a handful of parsley. Yeah, add that. And then we're going to do 1/4 cup of walnuts that have been nice and chopped. Then we're going to take some feta. I like Greek feta. Don't skimp on the feta, people. It is so good if you get the good stuff. So we're going to add about, let's say a cup. You can add less if you don't like the cheese. You can also leave the cheese out. You don't have to have it, but it is so tasty. All right, now we need to add some spices. Basically just salt and pepper. So we're going to take a teaspoon of sea salt. There we go. And we're going to take about 1/2 teaspoon of ground black pepper, maybe a little more. And let's take some EVOO, otherwise known as extra virgin olive oil. Let's do a few tablespoons. How about 2? There we go. Toss it all around. All right, this is nice and tossed around. So at this point, I would taste it. See if you need more salt, see if you need more pepper. Make sure you've got the spices right. Once you do that, we're gonna stuff our peppers. Move this out of the way. Hello, peppers. So before I stuff my peppers, I'm gonna just liberally add a little bit of oil to each one of the peppers, and I'm gonna use my hands. They're clean hands. I'm going to use my hands to kind of massage the inside of the pepper, okay? So it'll be nice and soft. It'll soften it up a lot better in the oven. Here we go. Probably have like maybe 1/4 teaspoon or 1/8 teaspoon of olive oil in each one of these peppers, okay? If you're looking for the measurement, that's what the measurement is. There we go. And now, just because, let's add a little bit of pepper. Let's just sprinkle the pepper and sprinkle some salt. I'm actually going to do it this way so I don't over salt. There we go. Okay, now we're ready to stuff our peppers. So, spoon, stuffing into the pepper. Guess what? It's going to be messy. It's not going to be perfect. The stuffing's going to fall out. That's okay. You can eat the stuffing that falls onto the bottom of the plate, and it'll get all brown in the oven, and it'll be just as delicious. And also, you're gonna have stuffing left over. They're not all gonna fit in the peppers unless you add more peppers, which you're totally welcome to do. But if you don't, then you'll have this beautiful salad in the fridge ready for you to eat like that, or put into a nice green salad, or serve as a side dish, whatever you want. So this is really and truly the dish that keeps on giving. Use your fingers, squish it all in there. There we go. That one needs a little more. Okay. All right, let's get that got away. Now it's gonna go in the oven for about 30 to 40 minutes, or until these peppers are nice and tender. So I'll see you in 30 to 40 minutes. I smell something cooking, something really good. Hello, peppers. Oh, they smell good, and look how pretty those are. Oh boy, look at that. Close this, turn this off. So there you have it. These are your vegetarian stuffed peppers. They're very hot, so make sure that you keep these puppies on. We've got the crunchiness of the walnuts and the chewiness of the rice and the quinoa and the sweetness of the date and all sorts of goodness in here. So you're welcome. Go ahead and make these for dinner tonight or tomorrow or whatever. Enjoy them as much as I do. Thank you so much for joining me. This has been Lauren with Delectable You, and I will see you again next time. Enjoy your peppers.